Hello everyone, this is Neetu Kavar. I welcome you all in this English class. Today we will study chapter 8 of our textbook Footprints Without Feet. Chapter 8 name is the hack driver. What do you understand by the hack? Hack is a cart runs by horse and a driver means who runs this a horse cart, that is the hack driver. So in this chapter we will study about in this chapter author is Sinclair Lewis. So that author is a lawyer, but in this chapter he is a junior assistant we can say helper. He is a clerk in a law firm and he assigned to task to deliver summons to witness. इट मीन्स कि उसका वर्क था कि जो विटनेसेस होते हैं, जो गवाह होते हैं, उन तक समन को पहुंचाना, कोर्ट के समन को उन तक पहुंचाना. सो ही वॉज डूइंग दिस काइंड ऑफ वर्क वेदर ही डिडंट लाइक दिस टाइप ऑफ वर्क बट ही हैड नॉट द another choice, so still he continued the working. So what will happen with him, this we will study in this chapter. A young lawyer comes to a village to serve summons. So that young lawyer is the author, Sinclair Lewis. So he brought a summons to Oliver Lutkins. It means that Oliver Lutkins is the witness and author brought a summons for him. A friendly hack driver takes him round the village in search of Lutkins. So in that village he found a friendly hack driver and he helped him to find that Oliver Lutkins. So does he find him or not? Who is the Lutkins? So we will study that the young lawyer, it means that the author, the Sinclair Lewis, he met with Lutkins or not, or he had given that summons to him or not. So this we will study in this chapter. Now I am starting the chapter. With this reading I will tell you the difficult word meanings also. After graduating means after completing the passing the bachelor's degree, or we can say the honors, with honors I became a junior assistant. Now he completed the education to become a lawyer, but he became a junior assistant means lawyer, clerk in a magnificent law firm. Magnificent means attractive. I was sent not to prepare legal briefs but to serve summons. So which kind of work he received there? To serve summons, like a cheap private detective. Detective means spy. In Hindi we can say jasus. Just like a jasus, I had to go to dirty and shadowy corners of the city to seek out my victims. Some of the larger and more self-confident ones even beat me up. So once he went to give up these kind of summons, that victim beat him also. I hated this unpleasant work and the side of city life it revealed to me. I even considered fleeing to my hometown. Sometimes he was thinking like that I have to go to my hometown. He wanted to leave that work, but he didn't leave. Where I could have been a real lawyer. So in his hometown he can be a real lawyer because in that place he was a junior assistant, not a lawyer. Right away without going through this unpleasant training period, but it was his training period, so he cannot leave the place. So I rejoiced one day when they sent me out 40 miles in the country to a town called New Mullion to serve summons. So once he went to a village named New Mullion. This is the name of a village, to serve summons on a man called Oliver Lutkins. So एक बार वो समन लेके गया and उस person का नेम था Oliver Lutkins. We needed this man as a witness. And why he wanted to give that summon? Because he was a witness in a law case and he had ignored all our letters. Many times court sent summons to him, but he ignored every time. So this time quote sending that author in that village. So according to quote, it means that the author had to give to this summons to the Oliver Ludkins. When I got to New Mullion, when he reached at this place, New Mullion, my eager expectations of a sweet and a simple country village were severely disappointed. And he was thinking like that it will be a very sweet and simple country village, but he became sad when he reached there. Its streets were rivers of mud with row of wooden shops, either painted a sour brown or bare of any paint at all. And as he was thinking like that this place will be very attractive and very beautiful, and but according to him there was nothing, so he became disappointed. Even wall also not painted. The only agreeable sight about the place was the delivery man at the station. But he became happy because at that station he found that there is a delivery man. He was about 40. That man was about 40 years old, red faced, cheerful, and thick about the middle. His working clothes were dirty and well worn. He had a friendly manner. You felt at once that he liked people. I told him to find a man named Oliver Lutkin. So, author told to that delivery man that I wanted to find a man named Oliver Lutkins. So, author told to him that I want to meet with these people. So, now what he replied? As author told to him that I wanted to meet with Oliver Lutkins, then he replied that delivery man replied, Lutkins, I saw him around here about an hour ago. Hard fellow to catch thou. Then he replied that मैं तो अभी उससे मिला था. Hard fellow to catch thou. Always up to something or other. He is probably trying to start up a poker game in the back of Fritz's shop. And surely we can catch him at the poker game in the Fritz shop. हम उसे फ्रिज की शॉप पे जाके उसको पकड़ सकते हैं. I'll tell you, boy, is there any hurry about locating Lutkins? Yes, I want to catch the afternoon train back to the city. So the author replied that if you will help me, I will be very grateful to you, because I wanted to catch the afternoon train, because he wanted to again went to his office. I was very important and a secret about it. Then the author told to him that I have a very important and a very secret about Oliver Lutkins. I will tell you what I have got a hack. Then that delivery man replied that I have got a hack. I have a horse cart, so I will get it out and we can drive around together and find Lutkins. So I will help you because I have already a horse cart. So you also sit with me and we will find this man. I know most of the places he hangs out. He hangs means visit. All the places he visited every day, that all the places I know, so I will help you. He was so open and friendly that I glowed with the warmth of his affection, and that the delivery man, the hack driver, he was a very helpful person. So the author became happy because that delivery man was very good. I knew, of course, that he wanted the business, but his kindness was real. I was glad the fair money would go to this good fellow. An author understood about that he was doing his business. It means that a hack driver doing his business because he has hack, and surely he will take money from me. But then also author was thinking that but it's also good for me, because I am a new in this village, and if anyone is providing me this facility, then surely I have to pay. I managed to bargain down to $2 an hour, and then he brought from his house nearly a sort of a large black box on wheels. He remarked, well, young man, here's the carriage, and his wide smile made me into an old friend. These villagers are so ready to help a stranger. He had already made it his own task to find Oliver Lutkins for me. And till that author was thinking that now how the hack driver is a very helpful person, and he was helping him just like that. He is that clerk and he wanted to meet with Oliver Lutkins. He said, I don't want to interfere, young fellow, but my guess is that you want to collect some money from Lutkins. Then the delivery man, that hack driver, started to talk to author like that. Don't think uncomfortable, but I think that you want to take collect some money from Lutkins, na? Then he never pays anybody a cent, because the hack driver told to him that every time he doing with the others also. He still owes me 50 cents on a poker game. I was a fool. With me also he had done this. So maybe you also wanted to collect the money from him. Enough to play with him. He's not really bad, but it's hard to make him part with his money. It means he was not a bad man, but it's very hard to take money from him. If you try to collect from him in those fancy clothes, he'll be suspicious and get away from you. If you want, I will go into Fritz and ask for him. You can keep out of sight behind me. So do one thing, that you stay outside and you wait for me. I am going into this Fritz shop, because earlier he told that maybe surely he will be there, because he every day he played the poker game. So he told to author that you wait for me outside of Fritz shop. So till that, because the delivery man was helping him, so he became very happy. Author became very happy. I loved him for this. By myself, I might never have found Lutkins. With the hack driver's knowing help. Because the author was thinking, because he was a stranger in this village, so how he find out the Oliver Lutkins. So he loved that delivery man. I was sure of getting my man. I summoned on Lutkins that the man had refused to be a witness, when his information would have quickly settled our case. The driver listened earnestly at the end, and he hit me on the shoulder and laughed. Well, we will go, brother. Lutkins a little surprised. Let's start, driver. Most folks around here call me Bill or Magnuson. My business is called William Magnuson Fancy Carting and Hacking. All right, Bill. Shall we proceed to Fritz? All right, Bill. Yes, Lutkins is just as likely to be there as anywhere. Plays a lot of poker. He is good at the deceiving people. Bill seemed to admire Lutkins' talent for dishonesty. I felt that if he had been a policeman, he would have caught Lutkins respectfully and jailed him with regret. Bill led me into Fritz. Have you seen Oliver Lutkins around today? Friend of his looking for him, said Bill cheerily. Fritz looked at me, hiding behind Bill. He hesitated and then admitted, yes, he was in here a little while ago. Guess he has gone over to Gustav's to get a ship. And then the Fritz replied that maybe he went to the shop, Gustav's shop, because to get a shave. Well, if he comes in, tell him I am looking for him. Then he replied that if he come again, then you tell to him that I am searching him. We drove to Gustav's barber shop. So later then that delivery man and the writer went to the Gustav's shop. Again Bill went in first, and that time also that delivery man, Bill missed that delivery man went to first, and I lingered at the door. He asked not only the Swede but two customers if they had seen Lutkins. The Swede had not. He said angrily, I have not seen him and don't care to. But if you find him, you can just collect that $1.35 he owes me. Most of the customers thought he had seen Lutkins walking down main streets this side of the hotel. As we climbed back into the hack, Bill concluded that since Lutkins had exhausted his credit at Gustav's, he had probably gone to Grace for a shave. If then the hack driver replied that if he is not there in the Gustav's house, then surely he went to the Grace barber shop. We missed Lutkins by only 5 minutes. He had just left, probably for the pool room. At the pool room out, so we pursued him, just behind him, but never catching him. For an hour till it was past 1 o'clock. I was hungry, but I had so enjoyed Bill's rough country opinions about his neighbors that I scarcely cared whether I found Lutkins or not. So till that author not found that Oliver Lutkins, but he was happy. He was enjoying the company of that hack driver. That Bill's company he enjoyed. Why? Because every time he entertaining and he was taking him one place to another. So the author was enjoying his company. How about something to eat? I suggested let's go to a restaurant and I will buy you lunch. So the author replied that how about something to eat, because author became hungry, that clerk became hungry. So I suggested let's go to a restaurant. So the author told to the hack driver that now we should go to restaurants and I will buy you lunch. I will pay the money for our lunch. Well, I ought to go home to the wife. I don't care much for these restaurants, only four of them, and they are all bad. So the hack driver replied that in this village there are only four restaurants. They are not good, they are bad. Tell you what we will do. We will get the wife to pack up a lunch for us. So I will tell to my wife that pack a lunch for us, and she won't charge you more than $50. And if you want to pay, give her $50, and it would cost you more for a a meal in a restaurant, and we will go up to Weds Hill and enjoy the view while we eat. And I will take you to that hillside and we will enjoy the lunch. I know that Bill's helpfulness to the young fellow from the city was not entirely a matter of brotherly love. I was paying him. That time he was thinking like that it's not just like a love because I am paying for each thing, but then also he was enjoying his company. I was paying him for this time. In the end, I paid him for 6 hours, including the lunch hour, at what was then a very high price. But he was no more dishonest. Then I charged the whole thing to the firm. But it would have been worth paying him myself to have this presence. So that the author was thinking that he was just showing his kindness, but I am paying money for each and everything. So he was thinking that he is not a dishonest person. Author is not also dishonest, and that hack driver is, he is also very helpful for that author. He talked of the his cheerful country wisdom was very refreshing to a country boy like myself who was just sick of the city. As we among the trees, he talked of New Mullion and painted a picture in words of all the people in it. He noticed everything, but no matter how much he might laugh at people, he also understood and forgave their foolishness. He described the minister's wife who sang the loudest in the church when she was the most in debt. He commented on the boys who came back from the college in a fancy clothes. He told about the lawyer whose wife could never succeed in getting him to put on both a collar and a tie on the same day. He made them all live. On that day, I came to know, on the same day, he made them all live. On that day I came to know New Mullion better than I did the city and to love it better. So that hack driver had given all the information of his village. It means there is a minister and whatever there was, all the information he had provided to the author. So the author was now the thinking that I know everything about this village and now he loved this village. Bill didn't know about the colleagues, colleges and the cities, but he had traveled around a lot of the country. On the other hand, Bill didn't know about the colleges and the cities, but he traveled around a lot of country and had a lot of jobs. From his adventures, he had brought back a philosophy of simplicity and laughter. He strengthened me. We left that peaceful scene of meadows and woods and resumed our search of Oliver Lutkins. We could not find him. At last, Bill cornered a friend of Lutkins and made him admit what he guessed. Oliver's gone out of his mother's farm, 3 miles north. We drove out there lying plants. So later then he talked with the Oliver's friend and he told to the Bill and the author that maybe he went to his mother's house and his mother's house is 3 miles away from that place. So that hack driver and authors planned to visit Oliver Lutkins' mother's house. Then the Bill replied that I know Oliver's mother. She is a terror. She is just like a terror. Bill sighed. I took a trunk out there for her once and she almost took my skin off because I didn't treat it like a box of eggs. She is about 9 feet tall and 4 feet thick and quick as a cat. So then Bill explained Oliver's mother that she is just like a terror and she is a 9 feet tall and 4 feet thick and quick as a cat and she sure can talk. I'll bet Oliver heard that somebody's chasing him and he has gone on there to hide behind his mother's skirts. Well, we will try her, but you would better let me do it, boy. You may be a great at literature and law, but you have not had real training in a swearing. We drove into a poor farmyard. We were faced by an enormous and cheerful old woman. My guide bravely went up to her and said, remember me, I am Bill Magnusson, the carter and hackman. I want to find your son Oliver. I don't know anything about Oliver, and I don't want to, she shouted. Then the lady replied that I don't want to that Oliver, and I don't know anything about the Oliver Lutkins. She started to shouting. Now look here, we have had just about enough nonsense. This young man represents the court in the city, and we have a legal right to search all properties for this Oliver Lutkins. Bill made me sound very important, and the woman was impressed. She retired into the kitchen. We followed. She seized an iron from the old fashioned stove and marched on us shouting. And that lady brought a iron and she started to shouting. You search? You want to? If you don't mind getting burnt first. So first you have to burn. She shouted and said, did you see? She shouted and laughed at our frightened retreat, and they both were frightened because that lady had a iron. I agreed that it was a pretty disrespectful treatment. We did, however, search the house. Since it was only 1 story high, Bill went round it, peering in at all the windows. We examined that the barn and stable stable is a place where the horse kept. We were reasonably certain that Lutkins was not there, and then dissatisfied because actually there was not a Oliver Lutkins. His mother was alone there. It was nearly time for me to catch the afternoon train, and now that time came because that writer has to leave that village because he wanted to catch the train and he wanted to go to the city. And Bill drove me to the station, so that hack driver again take him to the station. On the way to the city, I worried very little over my failure to find Lutkins, and he was worried about that how I will reply to the court that I didn't find the Oliver Lutkins. I was too busy thinking about Bill Magnuson. Really, I considered returning to New Mullion to practice law. If I had drowned Bill, so deep and richly human, might I not grow to love Fritz and Gustav's an honest and happy life? And a hundred other slow spoken, simple, wise neighbors. I pictured an honest and happy life beyond the strict limits of universities and law firms. I was excited. I have found a treasure. I had discovered a new way of life. So, till that, he was thinking that I can start my new job here in this as a lawyer, because now he became familiar with some of the people of this village. But if I did not think much about Lutkins, the office did. I found them all upset. All the office members became upset. Next morning, the case was coming up in the court, and they had to have Lutkins. I was a shameful, useless fool. That morning, my promising legal career. So he became disappointed when all the office members, they also became sad because that Oliver Lutkins has to be present in the next morning, and it depend the career of a writer almost came to an end. And now writer was thinking that now this is the end of my career because he not succeeded in his work before it had begun. Before starting, his career stopped. The chief almost murdered me. He hinted that I might do well at rigging ditches. I was ordered back to New Million, and again I found this order that I have to go to New Million. And with me went a man who had worked with Lutkins. But this time, the court provided one more person, and he had spent time with Oliver Lutkins. So we can say he know about the Lutkins and he know the Lutkins because he spent the time, and he can identify also because the writer before never he had seen him. So maybe if village there was a Oliver, but because that the writer was unknown, so he cannot recognize him. So this time court sent one another person also with that writer. I was rather sorry because it would prevent my laughing all over again and with Bill. When the train arrived at New Mullion, Bill was on the station. That the hack driver was there on the station. When the train arrived at New Mullion, Bill was on the station platform near his cart. So near his cart, near his hack, the horse cart, he was there. Bill missed that the delivery man or that the hack driver. Strangely enough, the old tigress, and then the writer, he was shocked and surprised how that tigress means that the lady, she was the mother of Oliver Lutkins, and she was also there with that hack driver. Lutkins' mother was there talking and laughing with Bill, not quarreling at all, but the earlier she was just shouting on Bill, and now lovingly they were talking with each other. So he surprised. From the train steps, I pointed Bill out to my companion. So as they were coming out from the train, that author pointed out to his companion that person, Bill, the hack driver, said, "There is a fine fellow. He is such a fine man. He's such a good man. He's a real man. He helped me. I spent the day with him. And yesterday I spent the whole day with him. He helped you hunt for Oliver Lutkins. Then his companion replied, that really that person helped you to find out the Oliver Lutkins? Then author replied, yes, he helped me a lot. उसने मेरी बहुत हेल्प करी है. राइटर ने रिप्लाई किया, he must have, he is Lutkin himself. Then author's companion, जो ऑथर के साथ में कोर्ट से एक और आदमी आया था, उसने कहा, रियली ही इज लुटकिंस, वही तो ओलिवर लुटकिंस है. What really hurt me was that when I served the summons, Lutkins and his mother laughed at me as though I were a bright boy. Then suddenly he started to think that when I was leaving his mother's house, she was laughing and that Bill was also laughing. Now I understood. With a loving kindness, they begged me to go with them to a neighbor's house for a cup of coffee. I told them about you and they are anxious to look at you and they are worried because they look at you, said Lutkins joyfully. They are about the only folks in the town that missed seeing you yesterday. And why they were laughing? The companion is saying that they are laughing because they are only the person with whom yesterday you didn't meet with. Yesterday you spent the day, but not just like the Oliver Lutkins, because according to you he was a Bill, but actually he was Oliver Lutkins and he made you a fool. Whole day you spent with him and you cannot identify that he is Oliver Lutkins. So with this the chapter is over, and now you understand that how that Oliver Lutkins made him writer's fool. Whole day he spent with him, and each time he went into the fruit shop also he went, in the that barber shop also he went, and each time writer was waiting outside for the bill. So how he made him fool whole day. So the chapter is over and you have to write this glossaries, the vocabularies, and think about it, question answers, and talk about it. This all 5 and this 2 7 question answers you have to write in your literature notebook. Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe.